All right, April, when you log in using those credentials that I sent you today, this is going to be your dashboard. So today we're going to be talking about, in this video, we're going to be talking about the booking system, okay? The booking system that you wanted, okay? So to get the booking system on the sidebar, so this is your dashboard. On the sidebar, you look for Amelia. That day we talked about pages. Now we're going to talk about Amelia, which is your booking system. So when you go to Amelia, right, there's this menu. When you click on it, that's the dashboard, right? It shows how many appointments you have, and like all your employees, how much money you made, everything. So that all is in your dashboard. When you click on Amelia, you go to the Amelia dashboard, which is your booking system. Okay, so this is your booking system called Amelia right here. All right, so when you go into the calendar, you can see what kind of appointments you have. You can see it by month, you can see it by week. I just did a test one, so it just it just shows up right here. So you can see your appointments from here, right? Simple as that. Let's go down more. Employees. Let's talk about employees. Let's say that you have somebody else also working with you. So we've added you over here. You can add somebody else too. So let's say that you have another friend who wants to do this with you. You can add them. How to add them? You just go up here, say add employee, their name. Let's say that their name is Jenny, last name Wilson, just as an example, right? Jenny Wilson. Her email address, you'll put her email address in here. Don't have to mess with it. Her phone number you can put over here, and then you can put her own password over here, so that when she wants to manage her bookings without messing up with the site and stuff like that, she can do that. Okay, so you'll put her email here, her password over here, and it can send it to her so that she can manage her own bookings without even touching the site. She can only manage the bookings that were sent to her in that case, right? Badges would be like, is she most popular, top performer, exclusive, all of that stuff, right? So this is how you add, and you can add her photo over here. Assign services. So these are the services that you have right now on the website, right? So you can assign. So let's say that she doesn't do all the services, she only does iTip, KTip, and specific services. So you can just like select those services from here, right? Work hours. What are the hours she works as? You can assign those work hours right here. So she might have just working on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and not any other day. So you can delete her work hour from here, delete all those days. Should only put the days that she works. And if she has off days, certain off days, and some special days. So let's say that during work hours she never works on a Monday, right? But on a special day, which is like, let's say, 4th of July or whatever day that is, you can add that special day. So that date, so let's say she doesn't work on a Monday, but you can say on the 14th to 21st, during these hours, during these days, her work is from 7 a.m. to, an example, like around 8 p.m. So you can do that, right? And what services you can put in, like applied for all services, what services and stuff like that, and you can have that saved over here. Simple as that, right? And you save, it'll save, but we don't want to save it. You don't have an employee right now, so we'll just cancel it out. So how I did it was, I go to add employee, I put their photo here, their information here, and then assign services. If I want to assign services, work hours, I can put their work hours, days off if I want to, but you don't have to if you put just this their work hours over here. But if they're doing any kind of special days that they work which are not included in the work hours, you can put that over here. Okay, simple as that. Let's do cancel. Next thing that I want to show you is your services. Okay, right now I showed you your employees. Now let's go to the services. There are two sections over here. One is the category, and then the services assigned in those categories, right? So a category would be like hair extension, and then what kind of hair extension, hair color. So let me click here. So it shows what kind of hair color you do, right? Let's say that you tomorrow want to add something like eyebrow service, right? So you create a new category by saying like my new category is eyebrow service, right? I will not save it right now, but eyebrow service. And under that, when I go to eyebrow service, let's say that this was an eyebrow service. Under that, I can go and add a service by clicking add service. As simple as that, okay? So let's cancel this out really quick. So right now, let's go into hair color, just as an example. And I'm gonna go add a service to this, right? Now, let's look at a service in here first. This is one of your services. The full name, category, it says, hair specialized colors and stuff like that. Where does it happen? On site. And then right, the employee assigned to this service is April Star. And it says right here, set up an absolutely free consultation and talk to an expert to get an exact price. So this is the price. This is the comment that we show over there, because remember when you and I discussed, we did not want to do a set price because everybody has different things, so you can like copy paste that, right? So just as an example. And if let's say that I quickly want to add a service that's very similar to this, I can just go here and duplicate the service, okay? So and change, and once it's duplicated, I would put like, rather than full foil, I can put like blue foil or like platinum foil or whatever, however those things work, okay? So this is again, let me cancel this out really quick. So I'm going into a service. I'm just showing you what the service looks like, the name of the service, a special category if there's a category to it, right? And the employee, right? Next thing up here is the price and duration. Right now, we say that it takes 30 minutes. That this is just an average, right? That it takes 30 minutes. Now you can go in, you can edit all these yourself. Price, right now we put 00 because we don't know if there's going to be what kind of price there's going to be. They have to set up a free consultation. That's why in details down here we put like, hey, this is a free consultation. We will tell you the price once you've had that consultation with us. So price right now is going to be 0. Buffer time before, buffer time after. Okay, what that means is, let's say that before a client comes in and sits with you, you take time to prepare for that booking. That's the time. So let's say that, to prepare for that, this color service, you need 1 hour. This is just an example. You can go in and change those things yourself. So it takes you an hour to like get ready for like finding the hair colors, making the setup and stuff like that. So that's the buffer time before the service. And once the service is done, the 30-minute service is done, how much time does it take for you to be done? Let's say the cleaning part and all of that stuff. So that would be like 1 hour over here. That's, again, this is just examples. You can go in and change it. So buffer time before is how much time it takes you to prepare for that service before the service. And once the service is completed, how much time will it take you to like do the cleanup and stuff and just get rid of everything for this service. Now, and as an example, if you've turned 1 hour buffer time on and then 1 hour buffer time on over here too, what happens is after this service, there's going to be, let's say that after this service is done, there's going to be 1 hour. And then before somebody can book the other service again, they'll have to wait 1 more hour. So what I would suggest is, as a good thing is like, just put the buffer time before as 1 hour and buffer time after 0, because as soon as this service is done, nobody can book this service again for another hour because you have that buffer time for this service. I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, give me a call. I'll show you. I'll explain it more to you. But you can go on this question mark arrow and you can read this. But basically, the buffer time is the time it takes you to prepare for the service and the time it takes you to clean up and all of that stuff, right? Okay, next thing, gallery. If you have certain gallery and stuff, certain photos for this service that you want to add, you can by clicking gallery over here, and then you can add specific photos. Make sure your photos are about like 300 KB. If they're more than 300 KB, you wouldn't be able to upload that. So like definitely compress it and make it small kind of deal. Extras, is there any kind of extras with this service that you want to do? So let's say that this is a full foil service and you want to say like, hey, after this we also do a quick haircut, so you can add that over here. And then little settings over here for payments and stuff, do not touch this. So that's the basics of it. And yeah, I'm gonna cut this out, right? let me add a service really quick. Just as an example, this service, because it's under hair color, so let's say spiky hair color. Okay, just as an example. Category, what category is this? So it's hair coloring, styling, whatever kind of category that I can pick up from here. So I say hair color, right? Show service on site, yes. And then I will put the same thing here. You know, we do not know the exact price. We will give you a free consultation and we'll give you the price for that, right? If I don't want to do that, I can also set up a price for it when I go over here. So how much time does it take? Let's say it takes me 1 hour to do this service, and the price again is free, or I can put like $10 for this, right? Oh, that's 10 cents. No, let's put $10. Okay. Buffer time before 1 hour, buffer time after. Let's just say this takes me like 30 minutes to like clean up and all of that stuff. So I can just like put that over here, right? Now gallery, I can add photos over here, extras. If I want to do anything extra, it'll go in there. Okay, super duper simple, super, like, you know, you can just like go from there kind of deal, and then you can save it or you can cancel it from here, right? All right, next thing that I want to show you. So this is your categories and this is your services that you add in there, right? Next thing I want to show you is notifications. Let me show you all right here. So here's notifications. This is how you get notified and how the client get notified. Okay, so when an appointment comes in, an email notification is going to be sent to the customer, and this shows what will be sent to you, right? So to the customer, you can say service name, the service that they, and when it says service name like this over here, that means the service that they had selected and appointment approved, right? And all of these things over here, you know, once they make the appointment, all of that stuff. So these are the email notifications that are sent to the customer and to you. So as soon as the appointment is approved or scheduled, rescheduled, all of these notifications are here. So right now it shows the email, and again I can change it. So hi, employee full name, which is April Star. You have one confirmed service name right here, and it'll go whatever the service name is. Appointment at, location name, which will be like your house or whatever, you know, we feed in there. Appointment date will be shown, appointment start time will be shown, and the appointment is added to your schedule, right? Simple as that. Now all the emails are not being sent right now because we haven't you know integrated your email. So you just need to tell me which email, because I know you had like 3 or 4 emails that you wanted to kind of like choose between. So first figure out what email you want this to send to, and then we can get it sent to that specific email. Now let me go to, let's say that the appointment was pending, and you can go in the back end and say like, hey, this appointment is not approved right now. We've made all appointments auto approved, but we can put it as all appointments as pending. So you know, this is the email that's going to be sent. You can customize it. You can customize it by like, you know, you can put, okay, here's your email. You can definitely customize it if you want to, let's say, put the service name and everything, like the name of the service right here too next to your name, so that as soon as the email comes, you know. What you can do is you can go over here, so just go to category, and these are the tags, right? So you can put like, you know, let's say service name, I'm sorry, where is it, service ID, and then the service name. You can put the service name right here. Once you put that, it's copied it. It says placeholder copied, and now I can come Control V and I'll put the service name here. When the email is now sent to you, it has the employee name, hi employee name, and then the service name that the person has selected, right? So these are the tags that you can say. You want to know what customer, so let me just delete this right here. You want to say hi full employee. You want to say the customer name over here, so you can go like customer first name or customer full name. It has been copied, it shows right here, and Control V. So now it'll say hi April Star, because that's your employee name. Then the customer name, whatever the customer names is, that's why you've added a tag over here, right? For whatever the customer. So let's say Jessica is somebody, Jessica Smith books the service, so her name will be here. Hi employee name, which is April Star. Jessica Smith has booked an appointment, appoint, appointment for, and now you can put service name right here, right? So I go into categories, I'll pick up the service name for service name. So right up here, how it'll show is, hi April Star, Jessica Smith has booked a service for hair foil or whatever service that she's picked up, right? So you can customize these things yourself by just like going and copying the tags from here and pasting them right there, right? And this is just an easy, of course you can come in the back end of the website and look at everything, but when an email is sent out to you, it's just easier, like you're getting rapid emails when somebody's booking, and so you don't have to go into the site to check all the time. All right, so just simple as that. The last thing that I want to show you is the payment system. You have like the Stripe somehow got disconnected, but we have to set up the payment system for you over here. So whenever you're ready, you let me know. I can integrate your Stripe again to this. I just need the credentials for the connections, and I think I've sent you all the details of the credentials that I need to connect. Or what you can do is, in your Stripe account, you can give us delegate access. And if you give delegate access to hypereffectsdeveloper@gmail.com, my developer will take the access and integrate it automatically. And then you can start receiving payments and stuff. Right now you don't have any payments, so you don't actually need this. It'll just go to you. But what we do need from you is your email. Don't forget, tell me which email you want all the emails to go to, and then there's a small process that you have to go through to integrate your emails to the website. And I'll show you what that process is. It's really simple, but first figure out what email you need. I hope this tutorial was super simple and super easy. Oh, let me show you the front end, how that looks like on the front end. When somebody goes to book a service from you, they just go book now, and they can see all those colors, or they can see all those services, or they can go over here, or when they go book an appointment, they see all the categories that are there, right? So which, let's say I want to continue with this one, it shows me this. So yes, I want to book it. Let's say I want to book it on the 15th. It shows me the times. I will go over here and I say I want to book that time, my name, right now it's showing that because I'm logged into your account, but I can put my name here, my email address here, phone number over here, let's say right, and then I do continue. Congratulations. It's literally that simple. And theoretically an email would be sent to you right away, and that email would show you what booking it is, who's booked it, and everything like that. And then you can talk to that client, discuss their needs, and then give them a price, and then they can pay you through Venmo or Zelle or whatever, however you want to do. And if that client wants to add this booking to their calendar, they just click here and it'll open the calendar for their Google Calendar or their Apple Calendar or whatever calendar that they use, and it'll go into their calendar as well. This is one of the most powerful booking system in the entire industry. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much. Have an awesome rest of your day. Bye-bye.